Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Retro Mutagen Ooze, and it was a gooey substance, and it's just a horrible stuff. They came out with a purple ooze too as well later on in the story, but
can we open it up?
Well, I think what we have in this particular one is
don't open it.
Is just whatever is left, nothing to look at. They came out with a little thing that says pre-mutant turtle of Splinter inside. So there was like a little rat.
Oh.
And on the turtle ones, they had a little turtle, and then
a little crunch for the children that decided to eat the liquid.
So we've got that, and I've got a case of unopened ones that I picked up at one of the department stores.
If we might, let's go through some of these things. You know, we brought the friends of Brainwave into this room because we mentioned C3PO and you have an impressive turtle collection. But my goodness, what a unique and interesting collection on the shelf here. You have what looks like some sculpted pieces. Are you a sculptor as well, Mr. Chris?
Well, I tried that a little bit. There's some pieces at the top. I've got a friend that has designed a couple of characters, and I tried to attempt to do a little sculpting. This one down here on the second shelf. There's a.
Well, while we're up at the top shelf, before we move on, can we reduce the lights to take a look at your Franken creature?
It's actually Frankenstein.
Ah.
It's a Billiken kit.
Billiken, a Japanese company, named after a Japanese doll.
Company, one of the really nicer kits. And I've done some...
they have a shop out of Hawaii, I believe.
I'll go ahead and turn this one light off.
Oh my.
I don't know whether you can really see a whole lot there.
That's quite impressive. Now the kit obviously didn't come with all the accoutrements, the tree and the base. Is this something you made?
Yeah, I was digging up some yield pond bushes out back to put in a porch, and I pulled one out of the ground, and I thought that was an interesting root, so I thought, you know, I'd incorporate it into my Billiken Frankenstein kit.
That's quite nice. One of the things I find fascinating is you painted him in black and white.
Well, since the original movie was in black and white, I thought it would be appropriate.
Using colored lights to add
and
color.
Of course, when we were all kids, I'm in my 40s now, but when we were kids, we all had an opportunity, I think, to build the Aurora kits, and we had that awful green paint that we all tried to paint the skin tone with, and it was horrible. And when this kit came out,
don't get me started about awful green paint, Mr. Chris. No. Now you have a Star Wars head up on the shelf. That seems very
with all the Indiana Jones and that other hat. It's a Don Post fiberglass Darth Vader helmet, molded from the original, from what I understand.
Wonderful.
I think they originally came out. They were like $1,200, and they gradually come down in price, but I think they're still around $700 or $800.
It's interesting that the paint, this is another bit of trivia that you might not have access to because, of course, you have a simple primate mind. The paint is a dual scheme of black and gray metallic. In this Don Post original, the paint scheme is actually flipped from the original so that you can tell the copies from the original. But if you notice, one cheek is gray, the other one black. In the original, the other cheek is black and the other one's gray.
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Interesting. I'll have to write that down somewhere.
Don't bother, I already have. Let's speak of this large gold creature here, the C3PO that we've come in to take a look at.
Let's go over here for a second. Excuse me.
This looks like
get a little bit more light on the subject.
If I might, this looks very handmade. Is this something that you created, or?
It's a long story, and I really don't want to get into it, but it's I built it. It basically took about a year and a half. It's made out of a two-part plastic, a two-part resin, where you mix 50%, 50%, and